Hello, welcome to another Draw With Me video. Today's kind of a casual one. I didn't want to put too much effort into this, just get this idea that I had in my head onto paper. I am pre-sketching a little bit here, and I didn't use a reference again. I really should, but to be honest, I was too lazy. I didn't want to get up and take a picture of myself, and I didn't want to spend a lot of time on Pinterest scrolling for a reference, which is why I was like going back and forth a little bit, because I felt like I couldn't get the perspective right, but yeah, in the end it was fine. I also didn't really know if I wanted to have the person with hair, without hair, if it should be a man or a woman, androgynous. I think it still looks like it's to me it looks like a woman in the end. Yeah. Also, when I draw, sometimes as I'm drawing, I am not sure what gender I want the person to be. So like recently I had, when I was sketching, just in the evening while watching stuff, I drew this person, and up until the end I couldn't decide if it was a woman, a man, non-binary person, just an androgynous person. But I think in the end I'm like, nah, this is my boy. This is a boy. But yeah, it's nice. It's nice to see how a drawing develops as you are doing it. So right now I'm adding holes to the person, because that was the idea I had. It's just basically, you know, when people are like, ooh, once I get that new job or this promotion, then everything's going to fall into place. Or once I get married, or ooh, when I have children, once I get that new car. It's like little, no, not just little, big achievements in life where it feels like that will make us happy, or we convince ourselves that that's what we need in order to be content. And I've never had that before until recently, so it's just yeah, that kind of feeling was unpleasant, and this kind of image popped into my head, just like a physical representation of lack, and how you don't feel complete without whatever you feel would make you complete. I mean, looking at this, it does just look like Swiss cheese to me. But yeah, we're just going with it. It's just gonna be the Swiss cheese person. Yeah, another inspiration. No, as I was drawing this, I was like, ooh, this reminds me of this this picture of this Japanese artist, and I had to look it up. It's Junji Ito, I think. Yeah, the horror motive with the eye was not my intention really, but I think it's just because of this hollowed out space in a body. I could have gone more graphic if I wanted to, but no, I suppose mine is just Swiss cheese. Yeah, as you can see, I decided on like no hair. I think even later the chest is kind of goes away as I'm lining. I think this perspective is kind of wrong, but again, it was just a casual drawing session this time. I enjoyed the process. It's quite nice, and I felt like I was in the zone. Yeah, some news, not really news, but something new for me is that I'm going to be selling at a market this autumn for the very, very, very first time. I am extremely excited. I'm trying to prep everything now to be presentable, like at a table display. I've never had that before. Checking stock if I have enough, preparing payment, and yeah, all that kind of stuff. But we'll see how it goes. Wish me luck. I'll probably make a video about that as well. I'm really curious to see how selling in person will be, because like I said, that's the very, very, very first time in my life that I'm doing that. Yeah, oh yeah, just erasing here now. Yeah, sorry, back to the drawing. As I was erasing the sketch, I was a bit like, oof, this looks a bit flat now, but let me see how it looks once I add shadows and stuff. So yeah, I'm doing the crisscross shading in a moment. For the line art itself, I used a 0.1 Unipin liner, and then for the shading that you're seeing now, I'm using a 0.03. Yes. just because I wanted it to be extra fine. For a lot of my drawings I use pencil, and then I feel like the other half is done with fine liners and just black ink. And sometimes I know even before I start drawing if I want a piece to be fine liner or pencil, which is quite nice because then I can prep my brain what I'm working with for the day. And yeah, in this case, I knew I wanted it to be inked. Yeah, what else? I am looking to make some stickers. I think in another video I said that I would make calendars, but I've scrapped that idea. Actually, sometimes, yeah, I do have ideas and then I'm actually sitting down to do it and I'm like, never mind. So yeah, the next thing I do want to try, like for real, is making stickers though. So I'm looking at stuff where I'm looking at if I can come up with an idea only for the stickers, like something that I really want specifically just for that, or if there's any motives from the past where I'm like, oh, this would be cool as a sticker now. You saw in the beginning of the video that I have stickers on my sketchbook. I've seen people put them on bottles or the tech. Yeah, so those are my plans. Market in autumn and stickers. I am taking the freedom to change my mind on things. We'll see. It's always, of course, always a creative process. Is anyone thinking about next year already? I feel like I've seen like planners and just nice calendar designs and all this kind of stuff, and it made me think about next year and my goals, and I'm like, damn. I am for now focusing only on 2024 because there's enough to do still. Oh yeah, now at this point in the drawing, I'm using the 0.5 uni pen liner because I thought it needed some, yeah, not depth, but yes, that some part should be thicker in order to make it more interesting. I think it was still not balanced, but I could have spent so much more time on this. I could have just edited, gone back, gone over things, but I didn't want to stress about it. I just wanted to have a nice drawing session this time. Random, but I don't know what it is about this drawing, but it kind of gives me sci-fi vibes. If anyone has like cozy sci-fi media recommendations, I would love that. That would be nice. Yeah, adding some extra shadows here. I hope it makes sense. Like I said, I didn't have a lighting or pose reference or anything, which probably would have made it better, but I could not be bothered. I keep saying like, oh, I don't have a reference, like in multiple videos, so I think I should make one sometime where I'm actually using a proper reference. I mean, the last one I made was with a flower, but still. So technically I would have been done now, but yeah, at this point now is when I was like, nah, something's off. So it was too clean, too tidy for me, so I'm just adding more lines to make it look more sketchy again, I suppose. I feel like it needed a little bit of a less refined look. It felt more like me. It felt like my style. It felt more appropriate. Yeah, so the next video will probably be the market stuff I'm working on. So if you don't hear anything from me in that time, that's what I'm doing. Yeah, that's it. Quick weekend drawing time lapse again. This video sped up a little bit because my attention span is also going away, but I hope you have a lovely rest of your day or night whenever you're watching this, and yeah, I'll see you whenever. Bye.